at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, you know, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by one game to see who comes out on top.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
To the paint, here's Mirotic. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bulls, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Pacers, 2 games back.
And right now, for the Pacers, they've got to be thrilled with the way this season has started for them. They've already got some big wins under their belt and definitely a confidence booster.
And, you know, I think it was important for them to get off to this sort of start. I mean, they had to prove themselves early that they were going to be able to compete with the big fellas, and they've done that.
He got right to the cup using that string. 8 points for him.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Smart passes to Ballard. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Wallace outside. From deep. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Shot's good by Lyles.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And Bayless kicks to Smart. There's the pass to Hawes. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Bayless.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, fellas.
Larkin is checked in for the Pacers. And Chicago also making a switch. Jordan's checked in. Bayless dishes to Larkin. Nabanovic, covered by Mirotic. Launches a 3. Good! Larkin's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. That is good. Larkin's got 31.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to them.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Bulls leading by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And the final period of play just about to start. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Wallace, he's in at point guard. Robert Covington out there with Lyles. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hardaway from outside, kept alive, out to Wallace. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Wallace has got 41.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Kicks it to Larkin. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Lyles got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Wallace. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's Larkin. Wallace covering. Larkin can't get it to go. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Larkin, the pass to Turner. They need this, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Bulls making a change here. Butler's checked in. Larkin kicks to Fareed. Soft touch off the glass.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
All sorts of time. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Screen by Fareed. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Covington with the bucket.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Here's Larkin. There's the feed to Fareed. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
At the line for your Pacers.
And the first one drops. The Bulls making a switch here. Spates is checked in. All free throws good from Kenneth Fareed.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. Move the ball. Stick it to the line.
Wallace goes in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Wallace. He's got 41 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 18. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Inside. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 33.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Wallace cans it from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Fareed, a screen on Wallace. To the inside. That's good. 14 points for Kenneth Fareed.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Right wing. Here's Spates. Again, Chicago.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Here's Larkin. Wallace covering. Larkin dishes to Fareed. Here's Covington. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Larkin. They double him with Wallace. For three, Ellis. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Wallace. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there. First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers trail by 21. And here is Ellis. On the wing, Turner. Pass to Larkin. Shoots from the elbow. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Larkin's got 4 points this quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
He kicks to Fareed. Ellis outside. Curls it from outside.
A little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Here's Wallace. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Ellis, the pass to Turner, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Miles, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Some changes for Chicago. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Spates, and Mirotic subbed in for White. The Bulls leading by 16. Wallace inside. Soft touch off the glass. Wallace has got 51.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Ellis outside. Pass to Larkin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Faried. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Faried's got 8 here in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Butler against Ellis. Screen by Faried. Chicago grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Timeout charges to the Pacers. And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Butler. Always with the ball. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Now Ellis. Outside Turner. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Here's Wallace, and he banks in the layup. Wallace has got 55.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Dishes to Larkin. Misses the 3.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.